फिल्म मेकर की अगर बात करें विवेक अग्निहोत्री की, तो वो अपने बेबाक अंदाज और बयानबाजी के लिए इंडस्ट्री में काफी फेमस है। विवेक अक्सर बॉलीवुड स्टार्स पर किसी न किसी बात को लेकर निशाना साधते रहते हैं। अब एक बार फिर उन्होंने कुछ ऐसा बयान दे दिया है जिसकी वजह से वो सुर्खियों में आ गए हैं। साथ ही उन्होंने चंद्रयान-3 की सफलता पर क्या कुछ कहा, देखिए इस वीडियो क्लिप में।
Later, I'm cloud nine. I got up early in the morning and I kept watching it, and I almost had tears in my eyes, you know. And again, the same story like this vaccine, my film, same story, mostly women, and the women whom the West doesn't consider empowered because they, you know, I mean, for a variety of reasons, they don't fit into the template of modern empowered women. So it's great victory for Indian women, and it's a great victory for Indian science. With despite having very low resources and not much experience, we are trying to become a self-reliant country. The same country which was not even considered in the science race a few decades ago, today is a leading force, whether it's bioscience, it's rocket science, in ocean science, you know, in the new renewable energy. We are the largest solar power producing country in the world today. So that way, I think Indian science is now evolving and is getting on the world map, and it is happening only because of our women scientists. And I wanted to showcase this great scientific achievement of India on the world stage, and because India and US collaborated and there was like this mutual understanding and cooperation between two countries, and we have worked a lot towards helping lots of underdeveloped countries. So I thought it was very important, since this was the hub. When COVID was happening, the whole world was looking at USA with optimism, and India played that role as a democracy. So I thought it's good to start from here and showcase it to people and get their reactions and then go and release in India.
If we talk about, the response that you're getting for this film, two shows have gone full house here today. This place is not very high on the Indian diaspora. It's sparse as compared to other parts of the country. What is the response like?
This is the, I think, 8th or 9th city where we have screened, and all of them are like 400 seaters, and sometimes they book 2-3 screens. So there is a lot of demand for the film. But I'll tell you what, I never expected that a science film, and that too, typically in Bollywood terms, non-starrer, non-commercial starrer film, will really get this kind of overwhelming response. People are laughing, crying, getting emotional, and ultimately pride of India. But I don't know if you know, the film is about the great victory of Indian women. You know, yeah, and it's like you've seen recently with Chandrayaan. See, because the Indian women are like, they also do all the household work, they look after their children, look after their husband, in-laws. They do a whole lot of roles they play. It's difficult to find a parallel anywhere in the world. They sacrifice a lot. They don't buy clothes for themselves, new clothes. They are not vanity conscious, don't go to parlors so much. But at the same time, in Indian labs and in rocket science and marine engineering, all these fields, Indian women are so strong and so successful, and nobody celebrates them. So we thought it's a great idea to celebrate, and I'm finding people are crying seeing that. So I'm really very overwhelmed.
Right.
I mean, it's okay, it's nice. I made the film for a different purpose, and that purpose was ground action. So there has been a lot of ground action. The government has reopened all the old cases because of the impact of the film. Impact means because of the film, the subject of Kashmir genocide came into conversation. Media channels started talking about it, newspapers, people, WhatsApp groups, everywhere people started talking about it. And earlier, I remember, even hundreds of people were killed in Kashmir. Nobody would care. It was like 7th, 8th, 9th page news, small news. But today, one person is killed by terrorists. It's a national news for next 4 or 5 days. It's like prime time. Everybody is talking about. That is the impact of the film. Yasin Malik is behind the bar. Government of India has requested for his capital punishment. There are 2 suo moto cases have opened. So on ground, there has been a lot of action because of the film. That's very satisfying. Second thing is, Kashmiri Pandit community believes and feels that their healing has started after the film, which is very satisfying. On top of that, there was a lot of attacks on me, personal, that it's a propaganda and it's not true, blah, 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 and it's dividing the society, which is not true. I mean, it's absolutely not true. A film on terrorism, a film on 9/11, how is it dividing the society? But that's politically motivated. So getting the most prestigious national film award is Film Award for National Integration, and we have received that. What can be better validation for what we have done?